Welcome to A Journey into Fitness. I'm Susan Rubenstein. Today we're going to explore exercises on the mat. A great way to work the body, not needing really any props at all. Just a nice comfortable mat, a nice flat surface. You can do these exercises outside, you can do them inside your home. It's a gorgeous summer day, so I've chosen to be outside, just enjoying my surroundings and taking in some nice fresh air. These exercises are going to be more focused on toning. As we get into the summer months, a lot of times we're doing a lot more outdoor cardio. We're walking more, we're biking more, we're swimming, we're running, we're jogging. So you're really getting a lot more cardio in, but we can't forget about toning the body. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to pick up heavy weights or have all kinds of props. You can just take these exercises with you anywhere using your own body weight to get stronger, and that's what we're going to focus on today. So just a couple things that we always want to think about before starting any exercise program. First, if you're new to exercising, you want to clear that with your doctor. Rule out any potential health risks, any concerns. Say if you're recovering from a surgery, just find out what is okay for you to do. You might even want to just preview this program one time through, and then the next time it's airing, jump in. Also, good idea to have with you a towel. You never know if you start to perspire. Even when you're doing floor exercises, our body temperature does warm up. It's all part of the detoxing process. And also have water, especially in the summer. I can't encourage you enough to drink at least half your body weight in water throughout the course of the day. A lot of people shy away, they're concerned, they need a bathroom, they'll be drinking too much water. Your body will regulate itself. And you don't want to find yourself in a situation at the end of the day where maybe you're feeling a lot of muscle fatigue, muscle tension, cramping, or even just feeling very, very tired. Those are signs of dehydration. And sometimes just feeling a little grumpy is also something you should check in with to see if you're maybe a little bit dehydrated. So those are all the tips. Come join me. Let's get fit, all right? So I'm going to bring you down onto the mat. We are going to start today on all fours. So with that, we're going to come to our hands and knees. Now, when you're working on your knees, sometimes people like to add a little extra mat, fold their mat up, just something soft underneath them for support. We're going to take our arms, bring them just to the outside of the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. Now, what I want you to do right now is just a simple exercise to warm up your core and to get the rest of your body situated. So we're going to find our balance. We're going to extend one leg back and the opposite arm out. So let's extend and then release. Let's do that same side again. Extending and release. So as we are warming the body up, what we're also starting to do here is to stretch out the back, strengthen the back, as well as stretch and strengthen the abdominals. Now what we want to be aware of here is drawing the navel into the backbone, all right? So we're going to just keep reaching. As we think about extending out through our fingers, we reach through our foot. You can start with pointed toes, do maybe about 6 or so, and then just press the foot out and flex the foot, press the bottom of the foot out. Let's do about 4 more. 4, 3, good. 2 more of these. 1 more time. Good. Put your hand down, bring your knee in. A little bit of release to your shoulders. Reset your foundation. It's always a good idea just to go back to the setup. Let's do the other side. So, breath work. We can take a deep breath in as we're setting our foundation. Exhale as we extend. Coming in, we breathe in, and then breathe out. So, we can find a nice steady pattern with our breath. Good. Nice way to warm up the body. Let's keep that going. Eyes are forward. So you don't want to drop the head down. You want to keep your eyes forward, your chin lifted. Now I'm just going to flex the foot for the last 6. Pressing out, coming in, pressing out, coming in, and again. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2 more, 1 more time, and come into place. Good. Little stretch. Draw the hips all the way back. Extend the arms forward. It's nice just to break in between the exercises. Now, coming back to center, we're going to set the framework up again. So make sure that you're nice and strong through your arms. We're going to extend the leg. Now, the leg is going to do the work on its own. Leg is extended. We're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, let's think about drawing the lower abdominals in. This is great to strengthen your lower back. Tuck the knee in. So we're going to bring it out and then come in. Now, we want to just let our head follow the natural curve of our spine, all right? And we're just reaching back and pulling in. As you're extending that leg back, think about squeezing through your glutes. Good. Keep that going. Nice and long. Draw the belly in. Extending back. Coming in. Let's do 4 more on this side. Reaching. 3 more. Last 2. Good. Now, on this last one, I'm going to take the leg back, flex the foot, and from the heel, we're going to pulse it up. Up. Good. Squeeze. Nice and tight. Belly's in, spine is long. Keep going. 8 more. 7, 6. Looks good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide the knee in. Stretch the hips back. Good. Now, same thing on the other side. So, set your foundation. Extend the leg back. Lift it up so it's about hip height, nice and strong. Take a deep breath in. Tuck that knee in. So again, strengthening that lower back and your lower abdominals. Drawing it in. Extending back, we look out. Coming in. And again. Coming in, good. So you can get a nice steady flow going. You don't want to go too fast. You want to have that opportunity to really feel these muscles contract. So you want to feel those muscles at work. Let's do about 6 more. Reaching back, coming in, squeeze, good. Enjoying the nice fresh air. Reaching back. Now on this last one as we come back, again, think about extending the leg. It's about hip height, nice and long. Toes are pointed to the ground, heel is up. Lift that heel and squeeze. Nice and strong. Keep your arms toned. Good. Let's do that again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And draw the knee in and stretch back. Good. All right. So now, let's continue on with some great exercises. We're going to go back to working on one knee and one hand. So I'm going to take one leg back. Now on the opposite side, I'm going to extend the arm. I'm going to start from underneath the body. As I bring the knee in towards the belly, the elbow comes in towards that knee, and I extend out. Good. Coming in and extending out. Good. Coming in and extending out. So try to have something that you can gaze at in front of you and then reach out. You can have your palm facing down or your thumb turned up. That really depends on what rotation feels good for your shoulder. So pulling in and extending. Good. And again. Good. Let's do 6 more. 6, 5, 4 more. 4, 3, good. Nice long reach. 2, last one. Reach, a little bit of balance here. Engage the core, gazing forward. Set the hand, bring the knee in. Good. All right, so let's stretch back. If you need to, just drop to your elbows, shake your hands out. You know, if you need to roll your shoulder out, you can do that. But making sure each time you come up, you reset your foundation. That's really going to be key. All right, let's get the other side. So extending the leg back, arm is forward. Remember, palm down or in, what works for you. Belly's in nice and strong, nice flat lower back, and we begin. We tuck in, extend, tuck in, extend. Good. In. So see how we're making the body stronger. We're really working the core. Now, core doesn't necessarily mean just abdominals and back. That also includes hips, thighs, and buttocks. So yes, we are all working those different muscles as well. Let's do 6 more. 6, 5, 4 more. 4, 3. I'm going to do 2 more. Let's do 1 more of these. And extend. Hold, flex the foot, reaching forward, eyes forward. Hand comes down, knee comes in, and we take that stretch. Again, shaking out our hands, loosening up the shoulders if we need to. All right, so the series being done on our hands and our knees, Sometimes we just need to take a little longer break, so you can decide, but get your setup correct. Sometimes it's okay to work on your forearms. You just want to make sure you're not putting any strain on your lower back, so be aware of that. All right, so for the next exercise, same idea. Leg back, opposite arm forward, except instead of reaching underneath, we reach behind. So I'm going to bend the knee, tap back, touch the heel, and then extend nice and long. Good. So we tap and then reach. So a lot of fabulous core strength here. Tap and extend. Good. Tap. Good. Keep that going. Tap. I'm going to do 6 more. 6, 5. Good. Reaching, extending. We're going to finish up with the last 2. One more time. Hang out here for a moment, reaching forward, leg back, scoop the belly in, and recover. Nice job. Good. So it's always nice to add a little bit of extra balance, that last few seconds of just kind of holding the arm and leg in the air. All right, let's finish up. We ready? Second side, nice and long. Find your center of gravity, really drawing your navel in, and let's tap back. Reaching. Good. And again. Good. Now I'm looking forward, and I know sometimes you may see this exercise done where we're actually turning and looking behind. That's okay, as long as you've got nothing going on that's stressful in the neck. If the neck doesn't feel so good, why turn it in a direction that doesn't feel great? So we're reaching back and then coming out. Good. Back. Should have about 6 more. 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2 more to go. 2, 1 more time, and extend. Good. Hand down, stretch back. Woo! That was a challenge, right? You deserve a little bit of water, because the next one, it's really going to work through that waistline and balance. Note, however, that these exercises, all these exercises that we're doing on all fours, if you're more comfortable standing up, you really can do the same exercise standing up on all fours. Say if your arm is up, you would lift the opposite leg, you can tap the heel, get your hamstring to work. There's ways of crunching in. You can experiment with what we're doing, but making it fit for you. All right, now, this next one has become one of my summer favorites. You're on all fours, and if you train with me or take my classes, you definitely remember this exercise. Now, drawing your belly in, extending arm out. Notice that whole side is exposed and lifted. So now we're going to try to keep our navel pointed to the ground. We're going to bend the knee, reach over the foot, try to pull it in and extend. Good. Pull. So I'm bringing the knee right up towards my shoulder, towards the outside of my chest, and then extending. Coming in. So we're really getting a great balanced workout here. Those muscles on the side that's supporting us, they're fired up. Those stabilizers are giving us a really strong support system, like beams. Good. Keep going. Coming in, extending, coming in, extending, and again. 6 more. 5, 4, try to keep that knee up. 3, we're going to do 2 more. 2, last time, and balance. Good. Now, try to hold this side up. Foot is flexed, square the hips to the ground. Same thing with the shoulders. Reaching, 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 and bring it down. Whew. That is a tough one. So let's extend those hips back. All right, coming up, we're going to do the second side. Now, draw your belly muscles in, nice and strong. So now you're going to see my supporting side here. So there's the support. Extending leg, extending arm, eyes forward, leg is out. Reach for that foot, pull the knee up towards your shoulder, extend. Do that again. Come in and extend. Looks a little awkward, but once you find your center of gravity and really connect with the exercise, It's a great challenge. You'll feel it, but it will feel good. Good. Coming in, reaching, good. Keep pulling that knee up. 6 more. 5, 4, 3. We're gonna do 2 more of these. 2, last time, and finish. Now we're gonna balance. So try to square the hips, draw the belly in, breathing, breathing, breathing. You feel like you might fall off onto your side. Try to lift up tall here. Hand down, knee in, and we did it. Let's take it up, roll the shoulders out. Good, nice. All right, so we've been on all fours. We're gonna work on our side now before coming onto our back. So basically what we're doing here, 4 different body positions. We're doing on all fours, which gives us the prone position. We're doing the right and left side, and then we're gonna get supine. We're gonna lie on our back and do some great exercises through bridge. So what I'd like you to do is to come down. Now, what you can do in this one here is prop yourself up on your forearm, having your elbow right underneath your shoulder. Now, this one is really gonna work those muscles in your core. So you wanna lock your belly in, square your hips. You can use your fingers or your hand for a little bit of counterbalance, but I always say, just try keeping your hand on your waist at first. All right, straight line of energy. We're gonna pick the hips up, all right? Bottom hip, top lift, everything squared to the front. Drop down, lift the top leg, and lower, yes. Lift, come down, up, and lower. Lift, come down. If lifting your hips up is too challenging, then just do an extra set of those leg raises. So we wanna keep the hips square, nice and stacked, nice long spine, coming up, down, lift, and lower. Squeeze through that waistline. Good. Coming up. That's it. Let's do that again. Lift. You feeling this? Woo! I know I am. Come up. Let's do 4 more. 4. You might get there before me. 3. 2 more to go. Up. 1 more time. Come up. And bring it down. Woo! Come up. Let's do a little stretch off to our side. So that exercise is a challenge, another one of my summer favorites. All right, take it down. Now, what we're gonna do is come down. So this time, what I'm gonna ask you to do is extend your arm and relax the head. Now, scoop your belly in. We're gonna stack the hips. Top leg and bottom leg are together. Hand is on the ground. Now, we're not lifting the hips off the ground, but we are challenging the waist by elevating the legs. So hand in front for counterbalance. We're gonna lift, not too high, lift, and then lower together. Feel your waistline at work. Coming up, and down. Good. Lift, and then lower. So if you put your hand right on your waist here, you feel those muscles contracting. Yes, and that's what we want. We want them working. Now those hips, they're getting a workout as well. Up. Good. Keep going. And again. We're going to do 2 more and then we'll change the combination. Up. 1 more time. Up, up. Now, seal the legs together nice and strong. You're going to lift together and then lower. Together. Now, I like to add a little bit of balance challenge by extending the arm in the air, lifting and lowering, pinching that waist. Now, I've got my toes pointed. Lift. Good. And squeeze. Take it up. Now, get to the top. And we're going to do a small scissor kick. Back and forth. Do what you can. Good. You might feel yourself rolling back, so just engage that waist a little more. Imagine there's a wall behind you. And bring it down. Nice job. Excellent. Come up. Let's take a nice stretch over to this side. And come up. All right. So we're going to flip it around. Now, I'm going to just move my mat a little bit as the beautiful sunshine is chasing me, and I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So, here I come, onto my mat, right up onto my elbow. So, if you can't fully see my face, that's okay. Main focus is watch what's going on in the waist, the hips, and the legs. All right, so we've got that strong position, nice strong forearm into the ground. Belly muscles are wrapped in, so here comes the challenge. You ready? Lift the hips together, come up, down, lift the leg, and lower. Let's do that again. Lift, woo! So, if you're doing these outside, make sure the grass is level, because if you're on a little bit of a slope, which I think I am right now, you might have to work a little harder in order to keep yourself upright, which is not a bad thing. But you don't need to make it any more difficult than it already is. Coming up, lower, good. This is a challenge. You know, even lifting your hips just an inch or two is great. I'm sure some of you can even get your hips up higher than I'm doing, which is awesome. Keep going. Come up, down, good. Lift. We've got about 4 more left on this. 4. Woo! 3. 2 more to go. Keep those ribs lifted. 1 more time. Coming up, down. That was a quick one. Whoa! Challenge, challenge, challenge. All right. I'm going to take a little stretch. Come on over. And then shake it out. All right. Just going to move my mat up just a little bit. So I feel myself rolling down the hill. All right, now, coming back to center, drawing those belly muscles in. We want to make a nice straight line, so remember, everything is nice and stacked. Ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and feet. So we're going to lift, lift, and lower. Again, hand is in front for counterbalance, especially if you're up on a hill. Good. Coming up, up, and down. And again, lift, lift, good. Up, good. 3. We've got 2 more. Squeezing. 1 more time. Up, up, and down. Now let's come up. 8. Together the legs are sealed. 6, 5, 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. Up. Lifting, scissor kick, nice and strong. Woo, here comes that side balance challenge. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, and you're out. Fantastic. All right, let's come up. Take a nice little stretch. And let's finish up, all right? Swing it around. We're coming down to our backs. So, head comes down. Beautiful blue sky above me. Everything is so green. Savoring these days. All right, so before I get lost in the beauty of the day, let's finish up these exercises. We're gonna walk our feet up to our hips, lock those abdominal muscles in. One of my favorite exercises for my back body is bridge raises with a little combination of your arms. Fingers together like blades. We're gonna take a deep breath in, lift all the way up, 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 reach back, exhale, squeeze and lower. Let's do that again. Coming up, squeezing nice and high, lift, 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 and then lower. Come up, and then lower. Good, let's do that again. Up, and then down, good. Up, excellent. Lifting, squeezing, squeezing, good. Couple more times, up. 1 more time, squeezing, lifting. Now, hips stay up, arms come down, walk your feet in. Now, we're just gonna alternate lifting our legs up. Good. So, all these exercises that we did today, you can go through the whole series, follow along with me, or you can take a couple of them, do them on your own at any time, or maybe you wanna go through this whole set of exercises 2 times. Maybe what you want to do is go through a couple rounds and just say one day, do the ones that we did on all fours. The next day, do a couple rounds of the exercises we did on our side. And then another day, do this bridge series. So it's nice and A great way to continue to stretch our back. Hips are high. And we're just finishing up. Good. We're going to do 6 more. 6, 5, 4. Keep your bottom nice and firm. 3, 2, 1. Now, a little strong squeeze right to the top. Fire up those hips and pulse. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Hug those knees in. Good. Great job. Excellent on that. All right. So, draw the belly in. Place your right ankle onto your left knee. Foot is flat. Little quick exercise to finish up. We're going to raise the hips up and then down. And then again, coming up and then down. And then coming up and then down and up and down. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, one more time, squeeze and lift, hold, and then come down. Good. I like this one because I continue to exercise my back body and stretch up my hip. Let's take this side. Foot is flexed. Squeeze up. Feel that back body at work, squeezing in, coming up. And again, lifting nice and tall. Good. Up. Up. So I hope this gave you some great tips on different exercises that you can do. This is a perfect way to complement a workout of something cardiovascular. It's great on its own. And again, you don't have to do the whole thing. You can break it down or add extra sets. Let's hug those knees in. Fantastic. So if you got a few minutes, stretch your body out. Otherwise, stick around because we're going to spend some time journeying through yoga, which is a great way to just balance the physical body, the emotions, and just get everything in check with the breath. So I really thank you for joining me on this glorious day. And so wherever you are, I hope your life is filled with good health and happiness and joy. And until the next time, stay well, stay hydrated. Have a great day.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.